Good morning. In last session, we have started with preparation of financial statements. So today, first basic rules of accounts as usual. First one, personal account, debit the debtor, credit the creditor, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Modern approach, asset is equal to liability plus capital, and asset minus liability is equal to capital. Profit is equal to income minus expenses. Loss is equal to expenses minus income. Asset debit balance, liability credit balance, income credit balance, expense debit balance, and capital credit balance. So friends, balance sheet pro forma, you are aware about now balance sheet pro forma. Balance sheet pro forma is equity and liability, shareholder fund, share capital, reserves and surplus. Non-current liability, long-term borrowing, deferred tax liability, other long-term liability, long-term provisions. Current liability is short-term borrowing, trade payable, other current liability, short-term borrowings. Non-current assets, property, plant and equipment, intangible assets, capital WIP, intangible assets under development. Then you have non-current investment, deferred tax asset, long-term loans and advances, other non-current assets, current assets, CIT, CSO, current investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans and advances, and other current assets. So, beta, financial statement में balance sheet pro forma is important. I hope you watch my previous sessions. Can you tell me, in last session we started with, yes बेटा, कौन सा क्वेश्चन हमने कंप्लीट किया था? कौन सा क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट किया था, जल्दी से मुझे बताइए. कौन सा क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट किया था, कुछ बता सकते हो आप? Question number 5 we have completed. So today we are going to start with question number 7. So for every question I will give you 10 minutes where to write all these items, and then I will dictate you the answer. I am not going to explain you. Now you already aware about the balance sheet pro forma. Only one question I am going to solve, that is question number 9. Okay. So question number 9 आप लोगों के साथ में solve करूंगा बैलेंस शीट प्रो फॉर्मा में. एक बड़ा क्वेश्चन हम लोग सॉल्व करेंगे, दैट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. स्टडी मटेरियल का कोई क्वेश्चन जो आपकी गुंजाइश है, सर प्लीज टेक दिस क्वेश्चन. यस, चलो से गुड मॉर्निंग बेटा, जल्दी जल्दी आ जाओ. कोई बात नहीं, वेरी गुड. इन स्टडी मटेरियल बेटा, कैन यू टेल मी स्टडी मटेरियल में कौन सा क्वेश्चन पेंडिंग है? सो इन लास्ट सेशन, now you have 2 more days to finish your past examination, study material questions and TYK. So if any question is still not covered, you can refer study material के सभी questions complete हो चुके हैं. ओके, ठीक है. सो टुडे मैनेजर रेम्यूनरेशन की ओनली मैं थियोरी आपकी रिवाइज करवाऊंगा, एंड डिविडेंड रूल्स में आपको ये लेक्चर में बता दूंगा. सो डिविडेंड रूल्स आई एम गोइंग टू टेक इन टुडे सेशन आफ्टर ब्रेक बेटा, वो भी. सो फॉर एवरी क्वेश्चन आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू सम टाइम. तो जल्दी से, अभी ये क्वेश्चन में नहीं टाइम दूंगा, दिस इज वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. यस, ठीक है. अब्दुल भाई, you can tell me on Monday study material remaining questions. Cash flow statement we are going to start. I think I will see the schedule. I don't have schedule now, but cash flow statement के questions आपको करने पड़ेंगे. So please try to watch cash flow statement of past batches beta. बहुत important chapter है. I'm going to cover theory of that chapter on next to next session, in next to next session. And I don't know why ICA has not put accounts from incomplete records. So I think they forgot to put that chapter in this month. So accordingly, schedule will be updated shortly. Okay, surely. ठीक है. From the following particulars, चलो सब लोग आ गए होंगे. So I will start. Yes, मैं wait कर रहा था. Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you. चलो 7 बजे क्यों नहीं उठ पाते आप लोग? From the following particulars furnished by Elegant Limited, prepare the balance sheet as on 31st March 2014 as required by Part 1, Schedule 3, Equity Share Capital. Beta, where to put this? Yes, share capital. And I'm today going to give you exactly 20 minutes. एक बार मैं पूरा posting I will tell you where to record. And after posting, I'm going to give you 20 minutes. 20 minutes में you have to record all these items in balance sheet and then I will show you the answer. So now it's better self-explanatory. तो 20 मिनट आपको मैं दूंगा. You will write it as exam. Timing start हो जाएगा. और लास्ट में मैं आंसर आपको बताऊंगा. So share capital, you can write as share capital. Note 1 में जाएगा. Call scenarios, deduction. Land and building beta, where to write beta land and building? It's a property, plant and equipment. Property, plant and equipment. Property, plant and equipment. Resource and surplus. Loan from state financial corporations. Long-term borrowings. Stock and finished goods. Inventory. Provision for taxation. Short-term provisions. Sundry debtors. Trade receivable. Advances. Short-term loans and advances. Proposed dividend, other current liability. Yeah? Other current liability. Profit and loss account. Resource and surplus. Cash in hand and cash at bank. Cash and cash equivalent. Preliminary expenses deducted from P&L. Preliminary expenses deducted from P&L. Resource and surplus में से unsecured loan, long-term borrowings, and sundry creditors, trade payable. Preliminary expense includes 25,000 audit fees and 3,500 audit fees, pocket expenses paid to auditors beta. No use. This is no use beta. This is deducted from the P&L. Resource and surplus. So resource and surplus में से minus करना है आपको. 10,000 equity shares are were issued for consideration other than cash. Note beta in share capital. In bracket आपको लिखना पड़ेगा. Debtors of 2,60,000 are due for more than 6 months. So debtors more than 6 months and others. The cost of this is gross block. Hmm. This is net block 7,50,000 loan account with SFC is inclusive of 37,500 for interest accrued but not due. So now this is other current liability and long-term borrowings. Balance at bank 10,000 with global bank, which is not scheduled bank. So 10,000 cash and cash equivalent, not scheduled, and 12,25,000 scheduled. But a very simple question. Very simple question. You have to put, see, number one, I will tell you share capital. Number two will be reserves and surplus. Number three, long-term borrowings you have to open. Number four, other current liabilities. Sorry, short-term provisions. Number five, other current liability. Six, PPE. Seven, inventory. Eight, trade receivable. And nine, cash and cash equivalent. So 9 notes you have to open. Okay? Chalo. So your time starts now. Tell me over after writing the answer. I'm not going to dictate you this answer. Every one of you, please, you write it in your own way. All notes. So balance sheet pro forma, same question like day before yesterday's question. So request to all of you. Your time starts now. Chalo. So start. Please write down over after solving this question. Now this question is of 10 marks. So beta, I will give you 16 minutes, not 20. 16 मिनट रहेंगे आपके पास. चलो. So what is the answer, beta? See the answer. Yes. Have you done? Answer is share capital. पहले अदर करंट लायबिलिटी. एक सेकंड, सिर्फ ये सीक्वेंस मेरा चेंज हो गया है. अदर करंट लायबिलिटी ऊपर एंड शॉर्ट टर्म प्रोविजंस नीचे आएगा. बस बाकी सब सेम है आंसर. ओके, ये सिर्फ इंटरचेंज कर देना. Shareholders fund, share capital, you can see in share capital, issued, subscribed and paid up. Actually, you should write authorized share capital. Dash dash double underline. Issued, subscribed and paid up capital. 50,000 shares of 100 each out of about 10,000 shares are issued for consideration other than cash. Please check the answer. Reserves and surplus. Then less preliminary expenses. Then long-term borrowings secured by hypothecation of plant and machinery and unsecured 6,05,000. अदर करंट लायबिलिटीज में आपका इंटरेस्ट accrued but not due and proposed dividend. Now see, proposed dividend item is in trial balance. In previous questions, it is given that this is, we will assume this is declared. Okay, declared. And this is actually not proposed. You should write it is dividend which is declared, okay, by the board of directors. Then we will write it. But suppose if dividend is not yet declared, then it is not liability. Then we will write it in the footnote. So where to see? We will see it in question number 9. बेटा कहाँ पे देखने वाले? Question number 9 में हम लोग देख लेंगे. ठीक है. So short term provisions and other current liabilities को interchange करना. ये उतना ही देखो. Means in your answer, first one is other current liability and then short term provisions. Land and building, you can see plant and machinery and furniture. Your answer is 56,25,000. Inventory, raw material and finished goods. Trade receivable more than 6 months and less than 6 months. And cash and cash equivalent with scheduled bank and with others and cash in hand. So this is how you have to prepare your notes to accounts. So share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liabilities, long-term borrowings, current liability, trade payable, short-term provisions, sorry, other current liability and then short-term provisions. Your balance sheet tallies at beta 94,73,500. It's a correct answer. 94,73,500. If you want to take screenshots, आप ले सकते हो. One more question you have to solve by your own. This is for your understanding, beta. Chalo. So take a screenshot if you want. Okay. over share capital. Yes. So now we are moving to next question. That is question for November 2019. Same question है. Should I explain this question? चलो मैं एक बार बता देता हूं where to write. So share capital, note 1, share capital, note 1, call scenarios, deduction from share capital, land and building, plant and machinery, beta PPE, property, plant and equipment, general reserve, reserves and surplus, loan from SFC, beta. Yes, it's a practice batch, so I can't help you out. Just do the practice properly. Okay, so long-term borrowings, inventory, separate item, provision for taxation, short-term provisions, trade receivable, separate head, short-term loans and advances, separate head, profit and loss account, reserves and surplus, cash in hand and cash at bank, cash and cash equivalent, unsecured loan, long-term borrowings, trade payable, separate head. 10,000 equity shares issued for consideration other than cash. Now, please do this question carefully. This is only a note here to write. Trade receivable 55,000. So 55,000 I will write over here. And others में आएगा more than 6 months आया. And others में 2,40,000. The cost of building, it's a gross block. SFC, yes बेटा. So इसमें से interest accrued not due 10,000. This is other current liability, and 2 lakhs is a short-term, long-term borrowings. Long-term borrowings, and balance at bank 15,000, which is not scheduled, and 2,70,000 is a scheduled bank. 2,70,000 is a scheduled bank. Again, you have 16 minutes टू फिनिश दिस. सो आज के सेशन में आपको प्रैक्टिस ही करनी है. सो एग्जैक्टली 16 मिनट के बाद हम लोग इसका आंसर देखेंगे. चलो, सो 16 मिनट्स यू हैव, एंड देन इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन इज देयर. सो 16 मिनट के बाद हम लोग देखेंगे क्वेश्चन, एंड क्वेश्चन नंबर May 21 का वो हम लोग सॉल्व करेंगे. योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ. 16 minutes बेटा, प्लीज take it seriously. All of you, please try to finish it within 16 minutes. Though you have solved this question again, तो try to solve it again बेटा. टाइमिंग को फॉलो कीजिए. 16 से 17 मिनट देता हूं. चलो 18 मिनट देता हूं टोटल. 18 मिनट्स.
No, no.
चलो टेल मी टैलिड फिगर बेटा, वेटिंग फॉर योर आंसर. टेल मी टैलिड फिगर. चलो टैली फिगर बोल दो. वुड अर्न इट. गोमती का हो गया. ओ माय गॉड, हर्षित का तो 10 मिनट में होगा. हर्षित प्रॉपर प्रेजेंटेशन किया क्या बेटा? निकिता, बेटा निकिता टैलिड फिगर. चलो आज सुबह सुबह आप लोगों ने बहुत मेहनत की है. सो आई विल शो यू द आंसर नाउ. टैलिड फिगर इज 25,85,800. Share capital 1495. Reserve surplus 376,800. Long-term borrowing 3,65,000. Trade payable 2,67,000. Other current liability 10,000. Short-term provisions 72,000. Assets PPE 1595. Inventory 315. Trade receivable 295. 320 to 300 cash and cash equivalent. And short-term loans and advances 58,500. Share capital 15 lakhs. Authorized dash 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 dash. Call scenarios minus 5,000. 14,95,000. General reserve and P&L 376,800. 2,70,000. 1,06,800 is P&L. Secured loan. Long-term borrowings 2 lakhs. Unsecured 165. 365. Long-term borrowings में other current liabilities and short-term provisions, provision for taxation. Gross block 17,25,000, 1,30,000 and 15,95,000. Trade receivable more than 6 months, less than 6 months. Others, okay, 2,95,000 and cash equivalent 270, 15, 285, 37,300 and 322, 300. So this is the answer. But now after break, we are going to solve one question of P&L. Okay, so one question of P&L, which will take minimum 30 minutes. थोड़ा बड़ा क्वेश्चन है, 20 मार्क का है तो 35 मिनट्स लेगा. So we are going to meet on 8:15. Okay, so till that you can read the question. So आप read कर लीजिए. If you have any question, yes, very good, beta Alok. No, beta, no. Mohammad Aslam, it's not correct. Your query is not correct. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता है. बैलेंस शीट और ट्रायल बैलेंस का टोटल अलग अलग हो सकता है, तो वो आप दिमाग में से निकाल दीजिए. यस, सो और कुछ क्वेश्चंस होंगे तो बोल दीजिए. तो अभी क्वेश्चन 820 को हम लोग आएंगे अभी वापस. 820, क्योंकि 5 मिनट में आपको रीड करने के लिए देता हूं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. ओके, सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 आपको रीड करने के लिए, तब तक स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए. टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट. एक सेकंड. दोज हु कांट सॉल्व, टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट. इजी है चैप्टर इजी है. और क्वेश्चन 820 को हम लोग मिलते हैं वापस से, और 35 मिनट्स हमारा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग रहेगा. उसके बाद नोट्स टू अकाउंट्स, रिजर्व सरप्लस, शॉर्ट टर्म प्रोविजंस तक. ले लीजिए बेटा प्रणय, प्लीज ट्राई टू टैली इट सेम क्वेश्चंस अगेन एंड अगेन। बेटा 10-10 मार्क्स हाथ के मार्क्स है, सो ये मुझे कोई भी छोड़ेगा नहीं ये मार्क्स। एंड सपोज इफ योर क्वेश्चन डज नॉट टैली, बट यू विल गेट मार्क्स फॉर पोस्टिंग। कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ गया ना आप लोगों का अभी? यस, वेरी गुड। सो हम लोग ये क्वेश्चन में अभी हम लोग मिलते 8:20 को। आप लोग 5 मिनट फॉर क्वेश्चन रीडिंग एंड 5 से 10 मिनट और बाकी टाइम ब्रेक। सो इफ पॉसिबल डोंट टेक ब्रेक बेटा, 9 नंबर का क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर देना, दो स्टूडेंट्स वर वेरी डेडिकेटेड। यस, चलो स्टार्ट, ब्रेक स्टार्ट कर दो, ब्रेक स्टार्ट कर दो। Question number 9. Today, I'm going to leave you early because you have to watch some past recorded lectures. So you have 2 days to finish it. I won't give homework for past examination questions. Okay. So in cash flow statement also, I will upload the file, but I won't give you homework में past examination questions. Past examination questions we will solve together, and remaining lectures, for example, that previous sessions के lectures आप देख लेना. Today I'm going to explain you manager remuneration and dividend rules, but you have to watch past recorded lectures for study material solving. चलो. तो स्टार्ट करते हैं अभी. ये क्वेश्चन मैं आपके साथ पूरा सॉल्व करने वाला हूं. जुलाई 2021 20 marks question. Okay, so 20 marks question, P&L plus balance sheet. Actually, P&L is very easy. P&L in last batch, I recorded it very properly. So P&L आप देख सकते हो, schedule 3 part 2. P&L for first time it is asked in July 2021 question paper for 20 marks, and बेटा it is like lottery. ये एग्जाम में मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट्स को एग्जाम्शन आने ही चाहिए थे. सो वेलकम बैक वंस अगेन. जुलाई 2021. कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर. बेटा जुलाई 2021 के क्वेश्चन पेपर में आ जाइए. चलो वेलकम बैक. Yes, there are many students who are solving these questions before my solving. तो वो स्टूडेंट्स को टाइम मिल रहा है, जैसे कि आलोक है या हर्षित है. तो ये बच्चे तो विथ इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर बताते हैं, तो बाकी बच्चे क्यों टाइम नहीं निकाल पा रहे. सो थिंक ऑन दिस कि हम लोग क्यों टाइम नहीं निकाल सकते. वी आर डूइंग 2 सब्जेक्ट्स डेली, और उसमें भी हम लोग टाइम नहीं निकालेंगे तो कैसे चलेगा. ऐसा नहीं होता इस एग्जाम. एंड इन दिस बैच I am giving you maximum practice. I am giving focus on maximum practice solving. हाँ बेटा, ये बैच जो है तो आपने करना ही चाहिए था. चलो. The following is the trial balance of H Limited as on 31st March 2021. Equity share capital 5006% preference shares of 100 each. So बेटा ये किधर जाएगा. शेयर कैपिटल. How many of you have hard copy? Tell me it in comment section कि आपने कितने लोगों ने इसका प्रिंट आउट निकाला है. जरा बताइए मुझे कितने सिंसियर स्टूडेंट्स हैं कि जिन्होंने प्रिंट आउट्स निकाल के रखे हैं. यस. लॉन्ग टर्म बोरोइंग्स 9% डिबेंचर्स. रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस. प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस ऑफ प्रीवियस ईयर. रिजर्व्स एंड सरप्लस. दिस इज ओपनिंग बैलेंस. सेल्स. देखो किसके पास है. गोमती के पास है, निकिता के पास है, हर्षिता के पास है, नैनिश के पास है और अब्दुल के पास है. ओनली 5 स्टूडेंट्स. हार्ड कॉपी के बिना स्टडी मत करो. Everyone must have hard copy of all these questions. You have to write it on questions. Trade payable separate head. Provision for depreciation. So बेटा प्रॉपर्टी प्लांट एंड इक्विपमेंट में से माइनस. सस्पेंस अकाउंट यू हैव टू सॉल्व. नेक्स्ट, लैंड एट कॉस्ट PPE PPE. यस बेटा, मिस्टर किन्स टोनी को कुछ तो डाउट्स है. यू हैव forgotten to clear my doubt in branch. No beta. Trade receivable separated. Inventory beta asset separated. Bank cash and cash equivalent. Now adjusted purchase means what? Opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. But we do not have this opening and closing. Opening and closing, otherwise we will write it as changes in inventory. So these purchases we will assume for raw material. We will assume for raw material. So this is raw material consumed. Okay. We will write it as raw material consumed. ज्योति के पास हार्ड कॉपी है. वेरी गुड. Factory administration and other selling expenses. We will write it as other expenses. So we have to write this other expenses. Debentures interest we will write under finance cost. Finance cost के अंदर लिख देंगे. And goodwill we will write under intangible asset. Separate head. The authorized capital. Now this is IMP adjustment. Okay. Authorized capital only for presentation. Issued equity capital 7,20,000. So how many of you can give me this adjustment? Beta, see this adjustment. Issued capital 7,20,000 on 1st April 2020. That is now this balance sheet date is 31st March 21. So this is closing. So opening में कितना था? Beta, you can consider it under other expenses. हर्षित, other expense में लिया तो भी चलेगा. 6,000 into 100 each, fully paid, and 2,000 into 60. Okay. So this is fully paid and this is partly paid. Fully paid and partly paid. The directors made 40 rupees call, 2,000 into 40. So beta 80,000. But 100 shares के ऊपर a shareholder could not pay. So 2,000 we will bifurcate 100 shares and 1,900 shares into 40. Yes. So this is 76,000 and this is beta forfeited. This is received. Forfeited मतलब जब्त करना. Direct entry students. So if you are not getting any call amount, you can take back those shares and you can say whatever amount till now collected, you have to you cannot claim any amount. Shareholder cannot ask for the amount. Forfeited का पैसा shareholder नहीं मांग सकते. ठीक है. So 100 shares के ऊपर कितना कलेक्ट किया? Already 60 collected plus 90 now. So total collection 100 shares के ऊपर 60 already collected and 90 now collected from another shareholder. 60 from ex shareholder, previous shareholder, and 90 from new shareholder. So how much amount beta? 100 into 150. Correct? Eh? And what is the face value? 100 shares into rupees 100. 10,000. So beta profit. So your collection and your face value, this is 5,000 is your profit and this is transferred to capital reserve. Capital reserve. Okay. So ये capital reserve में जाएगा. So this is your, you can write this working note for your understanding purpose, not for beta your solving purpose के लिए नहीं करना है. This is for understanding purpose. Okay. And now total share capital is equal to 6,000 plus 2,000, 8,000 shares, 6,000 plus 2,000 into 100 and capital reserve 5,000. Sorry, 8 lakhs, 8 lakhs. It is total share capital is 8 lakhs, not 80,000. हाँ, अब्दुल भाई correct है. Yes, बेटा. Alok, 100 shares का excess balance has to be transferred to capital reserve. किधर ट्रांसफर करेंगे बेटा? कैपिटल रिजर्व में. You are correct. Over. So this is IMP working note. So now you can write 8 lakhs equity share capital and 5,000 capital reserve. बेटा ये बैलेंस शीट में है. No beta, it's wrong in the question. It is closing. It is closing. अरे बाप रे, ICAI ने गलती कर दिया फिर इसमें. ओ रॉन्ग क्वेश्चन ड्राफ्टेड बेटा. 31st March 21 होना चाहिए क्लोजिंग बैलेंस शीट. So this date is not opening, this date is closing. Okay. Yes बेटा, मैनेजर रेम्यूनरेशन is inclusive of profit. मतलब मुझे क्वेश्चन नहीं समझ में आया आपका. I can't understand your Kings Tony. I can't understand your question. Manager remuneration is inclusive of profit means क्या बोलना चाहते हो आप? On 31st March 2021, directors declared a dividend of 5% equity shares. So beta, this is proposed dividend. And this proposed dividend is not trial balance item. So if it is a trial balance item, beta, then we can discuss it like this. We have to write it under other current liability. But proposed dividend, we will give only footnote. So I will write it in the note, footnote. It is not recognized as a liability. The company advised independent valuer to revalue the land. So land 36 lakhs. So 12 lakhs से land बढ़ा देंगे. And I write one more item under revaluation reserve. Revaluation reserve. 12 lakhs under the head reserves and surplus. Under the head reserves and surplus. Suspense account 40,000. Now this is again IMP adjustment. Suspense account 40,000 represents amount received from sale of machinery on 1/4/2020. The cost of the machinery 1 lakh and accumulated depreciation is 30,000. So what is correct entry? Try to understand. Correct entry, wrong entry, rectification entry. Correct entry, wrong entry, rectification entry. So what is correct entry, beta? Accumulated depreciation, debit 30,000 to machinery 30,000. Okay. And then cash account debit 40,000 to asset 1 lakh. Sorry. Machinery, sorry. Now machinery is showing balance. बेटा सी 1 लाख की मशीनरी थी 30,000 से रिड्यूस हुई ये एंट्री के बाद. सो टू मशीनरी 70,000 एंड लॉस ऑन सेल 30,000. Loss on sale is 30,000. One more time. First, cancel accumulated depreciation. Now, accumulated depreciation has a credit balance. So, accumulated depreciation account debit, higher purchase में already किया है आप लोगों ने ये, to machinery. So, accumulated depreciation to machinery. So, what is the balance? $30,000. ठीक है. बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट, बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट 40,000 to machinery 70,000 and loss on sale 30,000. And what is wrong entry? Bank account debit 40,000 to suspense. Suspense 40,000. So what is correct? Correct. Bank correct. Bank correct. Accumulated depreciation 30,000. So same balance to machinery beta 30 plus 70 1 lakh. Loss on sale 30,000 and suspense cancel 40,000. So this is rectification entry. So this is the beta proper understanding of rectification entry. So accumulated depreciation, same balance in rectification. Machinery 30 plus 70, 1 lakh. Loss on sale 30 and suspense debit 40. Easy, champ? Yes, beta. All of you understood? Yes. Say yes or no in the comment section. Yes. अभी तक का पूरा क्लियर है? ओके? हाँ, चलो जल्दी बताओ, लिखा क्या सबने? चलो, नाउ इफेक्ट्स, accumulated depreciation beta, update your trial balance, cancel by 30,000, suspense cancel by 40,000, new item loss on sale of machinery 30,000. This is deduction from other income. अदर इनकम में से माइनस किया जाता है. लॉस ऑन सेल वी शो अंडर अदर इनकम एज अ डिडक्शन बिकॉज इट्स अ लॉस एंड गेन इज देयर देन वी विल ऐड इट. ओके, सो लॉस होगा तो अदर इनकम में से माइनस होगा एंड गेन होगा तो ऐड होगा. एंड एसेट में से कितना कम करना है? 1 लाख. ओवर. Depreciation on machinery 10% on cost. So depreciation. What is the entry? Depreciation to accumulated depreciation. So depreciation કેટલું છે? 6,70,000 पे 10%. 6,70,000 into 10%. 67,000. Okay. And amortization. Amortization means depreciation. So from here it is, I will add 67,000 in accumulated depreciation. Beta second effect, depreciation to accumulated depreciation. So depreciation in P&L to accumulated depreciation means provision for depreciation. So 67,000 add it in provision for depreciation. And amortization. So amortization minus 2,50,000 and add it in depreciation and amortization 67,000 plus 2,50,000. One head, depreciation and amortization. So here we have completed question. Updated balance sheet. So depreciation plus amortization and loss on sale is an adjustment, new adjustment. Then suspense account solving is a new adjustment and capital reserve, share capital, it's also a new adjustment. Now, I hope everyone is cleared with this question. तो अभी हम लोग solve करने को लेंगे this question. Yes, any doubt till now? चलो doubts है क्या कुछ ये question में? अभी कुछ भी doubts होंगे तो पूछ लीजिए. कुछ भी डाउट्स होंगे तो पूछ लीजिए. Till now, any doubt? Yes, beta. मोहम्मद, yes, you can. हर्षित बोल रहा है सर जो डाउट्स थे वो सॉल्व हो गए. नो डाउट. ओके, चलो नाउ प्रेजेंटेशन बिकॉज P&L भी है. चलिए राइट डाउन आंसर, राइट डाउन आंसर. We'll write it properly. H Limited, balance sheet, as on 31st March 21. Serial number, particulars, note number, rupees. Equity and liabilities. Equity and liabilities. 1. Shareholders fund. Underline. A. Share capital. B. Reserves and surplus. After one line, non-current liabilities. After that, A. Long-term borrowings. B. Current liabilities. Current liabilities में A. Trade payable. Total Roman 2 assets. In assets, 1 non-current assets. A. Property, plant and equipment. B. Tangible assets. After one line, 2 current assets. Under current assets, A. Inventories. B. Trade receivable. C. Cash and bank balance. Write down notes 1, 2, 3, 4, tangible assets, intangible assets, sorry, intangible assets, 5, and then total. Total. Profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 21. Serial number, particulars, note number, rupees. Revenue from operations, that is sales. Roman 2, other income. Number 6, note. Roman 3, total revenue. 1 plus 2. After one line, Roman 4, expenses. Under that, raw material consumed. Then we have finance cost. Then depreciation and amortization. Then we have other expense and then total expense. Five, profit oblique loss in bracket for the period. 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4. Yes, beta, over. Tell me it in comment section, over or not. Yes, Kavita, बताता हूं मैं. Amortization is nothing but depreciation. Amortization is nothing but depreciation. Amortization means depreciation. Tell me over or not. Over. चलो अभी notes to accounts. Notes to accounts. 1. Share capital. Particulars rupees. Minimum 8 lines. 2. Reserves and surplus. 6 lines. 3. Long-term borrowings. 4. Property, plant and equipment. Gross block, serial number, particulars, gross block, provision for depreciation, net block. Five number, intangible assets. 6 number, after 4 lines. Acha, property, plant and equipment, 6 lines. 6 lines. Other income, other income, 4 lines, finance cost, हे finance cost को डाला क्या? Sorry, finance cost 7, depreciation 8, and other expense 9. Please change this numbering. Finance cost 7, up to 4 lines, 8 number, depreciation and amortization. Amortization is for intangible assets. Depreciation is for property, plant and equipment. And after 4 lines, 9 number, other expenses. Yes. Yes, Rama is. You are correct. Over, draw fast, format over. चलिए, चलो, चलो. Share capital, authorized share capital. Authorized share capital. After 3 lines, issued, subscribed, and paid up capital. Reserves and surplus. Okay, issued, subscribed, and paid up capital. So here, now 8,000 equity shares, issued, subscribed, and paid up capital. 8,000 equity shares of rupees 100 each. 8 lakhs. And under resource and surplus, capital reserve 5,000. 5,000 6% preference share capital of rupees 100 each. 5 lakhs. Second adjustment. Equity share capital हो गया. Now debentures. Long-term borrowings. Sorry, debentures. 9% debentures. Third item, 4 lakhs. Fourth item, general reserve. Please have question in front of you. General reserve, 40 lakhs. P&L, opening balance plus profit during the year. $72,000 and revenue from operations 60 lakhs. Trade payable 10,40,000. $10,40,000. Provision of plant and machinery. Okay. So we will write it pending. Plant and machinery provision pending. Suspense 0. Land. Okay. Roman 1 land. 24 lakhs plus 12 lakhs. So in gross block 36 lakhs. 0. 36 lakhs. Plant and machinery. $7,70,000 minus 1 lakh. 6,70,000. Now we will finish that provision for depreciation. 172 minus 30,000 plus 67,000. So 172 minus 30 plus 67, 2,09,000. And 670, 4,61,000. Okay. Chalo. Trade receivable. Trade receivable. $19,60,000. Inventory 9,50,000. Bank cash and cash equivalent 2,30,900. Raw material consumed 22,32,100. Adjusted purchase. Factory expense. Other expense में लिखेंगे factory expense 15 lakhs. Administration expenses over there 3 lakhs. Selling expenses 14 lakhs. Debenture interest 36,000. And goodwill under intangible assets. Inner side, 12,50,000. Now revaluation reserve, one by one. Revaluation reserve, 12 lakhs. Depreciation, property, plant and equipment, depreciation, $67,000, and intangible assets, में 2,50,000. Intangible assets, 2,50,000. Okay. So here, और क्या बचा? Depreciation 67 and 2,50,000 is and loss on sale of machine. Loss on sale of machine, minus 30,000. एंड गुडविल में से ये कितना गया था? गुडविल में से 2,50,000 एंड यस, सो गुडविल में से माइनस 2,50,000 इन इंटेंजिबल एसेट्स. ओवर ऑथोराइज कैपिटल, जस्ट यू हैव टू राइट 5,000 6% प्रेफरेंस शेयर्स of ₹100 each, 5 lakhs, and 10 lakhs for 10,000 equity shares of ₹100 each, 15 lakhs. 13 lakhs is issued, subscribed, and paid up capital. Now, first we will close other heads. Less 30,000, 36,000. Then depreciation 67 plus 250, 3,17,000. And other expenses 32 lakhs. Other expenses 32 lakhs. Okay, so first close P&L items. Other income less 30,000. Finance cost 36,000. Depreciation 3,17,000. And other expenses 32 lakhs. Now you can calculate profit. $59,70,000. $184,900. Sorry, 184,900 So 256,900 minus 5 minus 4,000 minus 1,200. So your answer will be 54 lakh reserves and surplus 54 lakh 61,900. 54 lakh 61,900. Reserves and surplus. Capital reserve, general reserve, P&L, beta, opening balance and profit during the year. So first close P&L and then you will get reserves and surplus. 9% debentures, beta, same 4 lakh. This is 40 lakh 61,000. And goodwill 10 lakh. Thirteen lakhs, 54 lakh 61,900. Long-term borrowings 4 lakh. Property, plant and equipment 40 lakh 61,000. 10 lakh intangible assets. And now you can tally your balance sheet. 400 plus 1040. 83 lakh. Sorry. 1300 plus 54. 61.9. 400 1040. 82 lakh 1,900 minus 40,061 P minus 1960. Yes! 82 lakh 1,900. I got the correct answer. You can check the answer, beta. If you want to take screenshots, जल्दी से screenshots ले लीजिए. Asset side. P&L. P&L, हाँ. Whole P&L, beta. 1,84,900. Share capital, reserves and surplus, long-term borrowings, property, plant and equipment. And last one, intangible assets, other income, finance cost, depreciation, yes, and other expenses. Over. Beta, we have completed till now all balance sheet pro formas. One question of P&L, but for having question on P&L, you can refer our past recorded lecture of batch 5. I hope everyone has completed the revaluation reserve भी आपका आ गया था. Revaluation reserve लिखा ना हमने. It's under reserves and surplus in Nanesh. हाँ, and dividend note. अच्छा. Dividend note, please write down dividend note. Dividend note you can write. Yes. Now this dividend note you can copy paste beta. Till here, the final dividend will not be recognized as balance sheet as per accounting standard. Hence, it is not recognized in the financial statements. Such dividend will be disclosed in notes only. ठीक है? ओए, over. So now it's your duty, beta, to managerial remuneration. ये managerial remuneration आपको complete करना है. In next session, please watch previous sessions. बेटा financial statements complete कीजिए. हाथ के marks है. Easy chapter. Don't skip this chapter in option. And manager remuneration we are going to take into the last session. So manager remuneration and revision beta. So watch previous sessions and we'll solve maximum questions of manager remuneration in next lecture. Thank you. आज 5 से 10 मिनट अर्ली छोड़ रहा हूं. So I have completed all balance sheet questions of past examination. Thank you. Thank you. Close कर दीजिए session.